If the inspection charts for the gear or spline being shaped show excessive runout or pitch steps, it's important to determine the root cause. If there has been a machine crash, you should check the spindle immediately. This video will cover the methods to check the spindle and cutting tool adapter for runout. Position the dial indicator. Remove the cutter and tool adapter from the spindle and clean the OD, ID, and face thoroughly. Mount the base of the indicator on a stable, fixed surface, preferably the work table. Just don't put it onto a sheet metal cover. Position the indicator tip to touch the OD of the spindle. Please note, on some models, such as the ST40, there is a sleeve for the taper. To avoid false readings, indicate all OD checks above the mating line or approximately 25 millimeters above the spindle face. If you mount the indicator on the table, you can move the X-axis with the handle mode of the pulse generator so the indicator can reach the spindle. Next, position the indicator tip on the outer diameter of the spindle. With the mode switch set to handle mode, select the Y-axis. Select X100 for the speed and rotate the spindle. Note the high spot of the spindle and mark that position with a paint marker or piece of tape. Next, reposition the indicator on the internal spindle taper in a similar manner to the OD. Note any markings or damage to the ID. It should be a smooth ground surface. Rotate the Y-axis again and mark the high spot of the runout of the spindle. The ID high point of runout should match the high spot positions of the OD and can be less than 5 microns to be within factory specification. If the high spot of the runout are the same on the ID and the OD and greatly exceed the specification, it's possible the spindle taper shaft is bent from a crash or the lower guide bushing is damaged. In either case, the hydrostatic pressure should be checked. If the spindle indicator checks are within the factory specification of 5 microns or less, then proceed to check the tool adapter, or arbor, pilot diameter. These shapers are shipped with a standard and certified 1.25-inch pilot diameter tool adapter. Clean the spindle and the tool holder thoroughly. With the cutting tool removed, clamp the tool adapter to the machine spindle. Position the indicator on the ground 1.25-inch pilot OD, similar to the method used for checking the spindle OD. The indicator reading should match the high spot on the spindle OD and also be within the factory specification of no more than 5 microns of runout. If the runout exceeds the factory specifications, the machine will need service from Nidec Machine Tool America. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and check us out on LinkedIn.com.